In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cool looking box that I designed. And this is really cool because it's like a perspective box. So if you look at it from the top like this, it looks like this square is kind of rotating slightly. Isn't that cool? So yeah. And here is the model in action. This is one of the rough drafts I made. And for some reason, this one, the square kind of rotates more on this one. And I'm trying to figure out how I made this one. And if I ever do figure out how I made this one, I will make a tutorial for this model very soon. And it'll be right there once it's available. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. But here's one that I designed, and I made the guide marks as easy as possible. And this one's really cool and clean, and I'm going to show you all how to make it. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So, for this model, I'm going to use a 7-inch square of kami, but you can use an ordinary sheet of printer paper cut square. So the first step is we're going to divide into thirds, but we're not going to do the difficult dividing into thirds business like this. You can if you want, but I'm not. I'm going to show you a much easier way to do it. So I actually learned this from Jeremy Schaefer in one of his videos. So we're going to begin with the white side up, and we're going to fold in half. Try to make very precise folds and crease sharply. And fold in half the other way. Now unfold and fold in half diagonally. Your model might be a little bit cleaner if you do the difficult method, but this is just a much easier method, and the creases don't bother me. So now we're going to fold in half like this again, and we're going to rotate, and we're going to fold this flap up in between this corner and this corner here. And don't fold it all the way across. Just line it on the corners and only make a crease mark right here on the crease, right there. Now unfold everything. So I'm gonna draw the crease mark in so you guys can see it better. Alright, so that's our important mark. Now we're going to rotate like this, and we're going to take this edge and fold it to our crease mark, the intersection of the crease mark and the crease. And align everything, and crease sharply. Now unfold, rotate, and fold this edge to this crease. Now unfold, and now rotate, and we're going to do the same thing in this direction. So there's our crease mark I drew on, fold to the crease mark, and align everything, and give it a nice sharp crease. Unfold, rotate, and fold to this crease. Alright, so there is our 3x3 grid done. Wasn't that a lot easier than the other method? But it does have way more creases in it though, so it's not going to be quite as clean, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to stay on this side, and we're going to take this edge and we're going to fold it up how much? Well, we're estimating thirds. So you want to fold it so this is equal to this. It doesn't need to be perfect, but once you have it, crease from this crease to the right. Like this. Unfold, and now we're going to rotate 90 degrees and do the same thing. So fold this up, estimating thirds, so this is equal to that. Oh, actually, there is a guide mark for this. For this one. You can fold it so that this little diagonal crease hits that corner right there. And then you can crease it. or you can just estimate thirds. I don't really care. Alright, now we're going to repeat on these other 3 corners. So I'm going to show you again here. So fold it up, estimating thirds, and then just crease from the crease to the right. Alright, and again, like this. This one does not have that diagonal crease this time. Alright, and do that here and here. And I'm going to fast forward this part. Alright, now all our creases are done, and now we're going to form the container. So, this is what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the color side and pick a corner, and we're going to lift this crease up, and we're going to fold it on this corner here. And you want this corner to align with this crease here. So once you have it, you can place the model onto the desk and make this fold nice and sharp. Just like that. Now we're going to unfold that, and now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So lift this crease up and fold on the corner, and this corner aligns with that crease. And by the way, this is these corners here of the square. These are the guide marks that I'm trying to play around with. I'm trying to figure out how I made this model, because this one has a more rotating square than the one I'm teaching is. So I'm trying to figure out what the guide marks were on here. But yeah, once I do, like I said, I'll probably make a tutorial on it soon. So yeah, increase it sharply. Alright, and you want to do that with the remaining 3 corners. And I'm going to fast forward this part. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And now we're going to stay on the side, and we're going to take this left one, we're going to take this right one here, make it, and the left one goes on top. And then now, to make it stay, fold this flap down over the edge. Alright. And that raw corner, it may or may not align with the edge, and don't worry about that. And now, to really make it stay, we're going to make a mountain fold that goes along this edge here. Just like that. Alright, and we're going to do that 3 more times. So I'll show you again here. So I'm going to make the right pleat first, and the left one. And then fold the flap down. Yep. And that corner, that raw corner, again, it's probably not going to align perfectly with that edge, but don't pay attention to that. And then now, make a mountain fold aligning with that edge. And it goes all the way across. Just like this. Alright, and I'll fast forward these 2. Alright, and now just shape everything to taste. And once you have it like this, your box is all done. See, I think this is a really cool model. This square kind of looks like it's slightly rotating, and that's really cool. It's like a perspective box. It's just the way the folds are. So yeah. So if you like it like this, then you're done. But if you want to make it so that the white parts they look like this, I kind of prefer the model like this. But okay, if you want to make it look like that, then all you do is, I'm just going to just show you one, but I'm not going to do it with the other 3. So unfold this flap, take the raw edge, and fold it to the crease like this. And then now fold, make sure the flaps are together, and then fold the flap back down. And that's how you do it. But I kind of like it the way it was, so I'm going to undo that and put it back to how it was. I think it looks a little bit cleaner this way and cooler. So yeah, there it is. And if you want, you can put some, it's a box, so you can put stuff inside of it. Here's another rough draft I made. And this is the dollar pyramid that Jeremy Schaefer taught on his channel a long time ago. I folded this from fake money. So I'll just show you these other models here. Some of these I actually taught on my channel and some I didn't. So this is the Flasher X that I made recently. And for that tutorial, click here. And this is the model that Jeremy Schaefer made. And I'm not going to teach this on my channel, this is his design. But he made a tutorial for it right here. This is the jumping carrot. Look at that. So it's up there in the card. And this one, this is kind of a fail I made. And here's a little paper airplane. And here's a little face, which I don't know for sure if I'll be teaching or not. And this is the face flicker, and I do have a tutorial for this one right there. And here's another one. And here's another model I designed last night. This is another face. So yeah, kind of looks like a heart. And who knows if I'll make a tutorial for this one or not. But alright, well, hope you guys were able to make this box and find it interesting. And make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Alright, bye-bye.